All right, so this week I'm going to be talking about fear, specifically the fear of putting yourself out there, the fear of getting started, all of that. I want to talk about this because I experienced it with that first vlog I did. Anytime you're putting yourself out there, you start getting those feelings of what are people going to think, or are people going to be like, who does she think she is, or stuff like that. It just runs through your head crazy if you let it. But like we talked about last vlog, don't let it. Something that really helps me with this is stopping to realize that when all those thoughts and those feelings are happening, I'm putting the focus on me. I'm putting the focus on myself. Like anytime you're putting yourself out there and you start getting those thoughts and feelings, it's because you're focusing on yourself instead of focusing on the audience or group of people that you're trying to reach. So regardless of what your field is, there's always a group of people that you're trying to reach with your art or with your writing, with whatever it is. And they should be your main ultimate focus. That should be who you're putting your attention and energy towards. When you make that shift from focusing on yourself to focusing on the group of people you're trying to reach, it totally changes your mindset and it changes those fears and those thoughts. It kind of helps to push past them, because really, when you have those doubts and you're thinking like, what are people going to think, all of that, the focus is on yourself, you're focusing on you. That is not the point of this. And those are the same thoughts and feelings that I had. And I had to stop myself and say, this is not about me. This is about the people I'm trying to reach. And if this video helps even one person, like, that's amazing. That's amazing and totally worth it. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And what matters is that I'm getting that information out there. So whatever your skill is, whatever you're trying to do, the most important thing is getting it out there. And if you keep critiquing yourself and letting those fears and doubts stop you, you'll never get it put out there. And there's always a chance when you're putting yourself out there that, yeah, there is going to be someone that says something negative or something mean. There's always that chance, but you got to do it anyways. You got to push past that fear, and you got to realize that if that does happen, if someone does say something negative, it's more about them than it is about you. If you don't push past those fears and those doubts and you don't start focusing on the people that you're trying to reach, you're never going to get it out there. That's a huge thing that I use too when I start to feel those, is really stopping and thinking about the people that I'm trying to reach and people I'm trying to help. And that's really what it's all about. And when you think about it that way, like, none of the other stuff matters. It really, really doesn't. It really doesn't. Because what matters is that you're getting the information out there.